Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Daily. First of all, I just want to let you guys know that I am running several competitions for each of my videos at the moment. For this video, the competition is the first person to comment, first subscriber to comment and correctly guess my favorite trainer card in this set will win a code for the Pokemon trading card game online. So let's dive right into part 3 of this review. So we left off with Crobat, and now we'll move on to Gengar EX. Gengar EX has an attack called Night Attack, which puts 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So, it's quite... I think the theme with these Psychic Pokemon is that they keep hitting Pokemon on the bench, which is pretty nice mechanic. In Dark Corridor, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's pretty cool. We've seen how powerful Donphan is, and this is pretty much a Donphan with just a beefier attack and an effect that accompanies it. So it's not bad, and this gets rid of the weakness to Darkrai and Yveltal, because this Pokemon can just go straight to your bench. So that's great. But yeah, obviously if they do have a Pokemon catcher, that might be a problem. And Mega Gengar EX. So as we spoke about when one of your Pokemon becomes a Mega Evolution Pokemon, your turn ends. So your turn will end after you play this Pokemon, unless you've got the Spirit Link. And his attack is Phantom Gate. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So that's pretty interesting. I can't really say how useful it'll be, because I think it really depends on your opponent's deck, but yeah, it's just note that you won't have to use your opponent's energy cost, but you just have to use this energy cost, so it's pretty cool. And then we have Wobbuffet by Barricade. As long as these Pokemon is your active Pokemon, each Pokemon in play, so pretty much all non-psychic Pokemon have their abilities negated when this is your active Pokemon. So I think that's a really cool ability, especially with Gengar EX, where you can just switch this guy out for this guy, and all your opponent's abilities are negated. And it's really cool. Like, you can just attach a Float Stone or switch this Pokemon out next turn and just keep doing your shenanigans. It's Psychic Assault. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so not too great that, but I think the ability is more than enough. I've looked through these cards, guys. They're not really that great, but I will go to Chandelure, or Chandelure if you're French. So this Pokemon has a Fainting Spell ability. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out. I think that's a really cool ability. Although I don't like luck-based abilities, this is just really fun. It's really trollsy, like when your opponent runs a whole bunch of EX Pokemon, then you can just keep this guy out, and your opponent might think twice about attacking, because you do get a prize card for knocking out an opponent's Pokemon this way. And Curse Drop, his attack is put 6 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it runs with the theme, and I think that's just a nice mechanic to have. It's much better than just a straight up 60 damage. And Gourgeist. If this Pokemon has any grass energy attached to it, its maximum HP is 200. Pretty cool. I mean, for a stage 1 Pokemon, that's massive. And then we have Horror Note. This attack does 10 damage times the number of cards in your hand. I mean, I've had many battles where I've had probably 10 cards in my hand, so it's an okay ability. But yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, it's not too great, because it's a bit inconsistent, and does have a 3 retreat cost and a weakness to dark, but we'll see. Okay, I think I'll end the video here. Please check out my other videos for more competitions, and I'll be doing part 4 shortly, so keep an eye out for that. Alright guys, cheers, thanks again from Pokemon Daily.